Hey guys, it's Monday morning and Vinny's helping his mom out of the car.
She's getting old.
Anyway, we've got some carpet transition strips or flooring transition strips that popped up. They got to be glued down in a towel bar that they pulled out of a wall or something like that. Let me just grab my keys. Alright guys, this is where we're at. Gotta watch those pine cones falling. Hopefully. Alright guys, let's go see what we got. Okay guys, we got a transition strip right here that came off. Vinny's gonna dig out all the stuff that needs to be dug out, and then he'll vacuum it out, and then we'll put some Loctite and get it all fixed up. Okay, the tenant is going to find us some water bottles to put weight down on the strip after we glue them. But then the owner gave me a call right now and said, hey, I want it glued and screwed. I said, well, you really don't need screws. I mean, I could put some nice gold color screws in there to help, you know, with the way it looks, but you really don't need the screws. And he goes, I don't care about the looks. It's more about the liability. I want it glued down and screwed down. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow orders. Usually I just put glue and then I put some weight on the strips for 24 hours and no problem at all. But if he wants screws in there, we'll put some screws. We'll put the gold deck screws right here and we'll recess them with the little drill. We'll get that done too. Alright, he's got them all laid out where the screws are going to be, so they're in the same spot, measured out precisely. He's cleaned out. He's going to put an adhesive, then he's going to pre-drill the wood to recess the screws. Okay guys, Alicia's working on that towel rack that they pulled out. You can see it's kind of forced out right there. But anyway, she's working on it. Anyway, she's working on it. Alright. Alright guys, he's going to pre-drill those holes with a recess. Show him what you're using to recess with. That goes right there, a little recessor right there. And make it look nice. Something because they got kids, guys. And like John's worried, or the owner's worried about, like, it coming loose and the kid tripping. He wants it, glued and screwed. That way, nothing happens. So. And if they ever move out, guys, these strips are cheap. I think this strip right here, you can buy it by an 8 or 10 foot length and cut it what you need for pennies. For a couple bucks. So if they move out and the owner decides he don't like the screws, we can put new transitions in. Not a big deal. But you can see they're all popping out everywhere. And yes, we can put glue like they did, but eventually, because when you glue down to concrete floors, guys, they hardly ever pop out unless there's some sort of moisture there. But on flooring like this, raised flooring, where you have, this is a subfloor, you can go underneath this thing. This is where we did the water heater, by the way, guys. We did that water heater right there. Right there in that hall right there. We got video of it. But anyway, with that being said, when you're on subflooring, that glue will pop because when you walk on it, the subfloor flexes and the glue pops eventually. So when you're on concrete, the glue works really good. And when you're on subflooring like that, they start to pop. That's why he wants to go with the screws. Alright guys, she's got that with butterflies this time.
Because those
really good.
Down, so the holes were easy.
Yeah. So she's just going to go with butterflies on the other one as well, or toggle bolts, whatever you want to call it. Alright guys, she's doing that. Here's the water heater. Looking good. The pan is going to the subflooring. We drilled a hole down here. I don't know if you guys remember, but we ran our valve down here, and then we ran our pan over here. So, and we're dripping into dirt underneath the house. So we're all good, guys. Everything's looking good. I'll check for leaks up there one more time. It's nice to be able to come back and check for leaks a couple months later. He did his groundwork over there. You can see everything's looking good. No drifts. New valve. Grounding. Everything looks good up here. A little dust from here, but it's looking good. Alright guys, everything's checking out good. Alright guys, he's got it all cleaned out. He's putting an adhesive. That's Loctite. 15% more free. Alright guys, we'll let him do that. Get that. He's putting a lot in there. That'll be good. Plus those screws.
I went to put the other one. And
There's a stud?
It came off again. No, I put another one and it came off. It was like, I took a picture of it.
Oh, so you're
I'm
gonna
put a new one.
Okay, good to go. So
There you go.
let's get her done, I guess, huh? Yeah. What's up, son?
Turn it down.
Alright. Did you already drill the holes? Yeah, cool. See guys, this will stay down for a while, and if it was on concrete it would stay down almost who knows how long, but because this is subflooring, you know, this is a raised foundation, when you step on it, it flexes and flexes flexes the glue and eventually breaks away. Hey kitty, how you doing?
It needs to be pre-drilled a little more.
Wait a minute, I'm visiting with the kitty. We'll pre-drill a little bit. Take it out and just leave it there. Pre-drill it, vacuum it, and get a little deeper. It doesn't matter if you get glue on the bed.
If I pre-drill here, like fill this, there's gonna be wood lift instead of metal lift.
Yeah, I would rather just go ahead and pre-drill it down a little bit. I don't want the screws. I want the screw either flush or a little bit recessed.
Okay.
Either or. All right, guys. Nice and solid. Solid as a rock with butterflies. Got rid of those and used toggle bolts or butterflies, whatever you guys want to call them. Minnie's over here adjusting those screws exactly the way I want them. Doesn't look bad. Alright guys, he's got it done. The last scratch was there. See that? That was there. That's not us. But we got this gold. He's gonna just take a razor blade. Just take your razor blade and knock that little nipple off, and we're good to go. That looks good. It'll never come out. It's glued and screwed. So just take the top of that little wood off, and we're good to go. Really good job, Vinny. It's beautiful. And the screws look good. They're brass color. We're all good. That'll stay in there. Okay, guys, this one here doesn't want to pop out yet. It's glued pretty good, but we are going to just put 3 screws in it just to make it match the rest. That way everything's matching and it won't pop out in the future. This is called the drum auger right here. Dan, I think Dan P was wondering what kind it was. I'm going to find it on the internet and post it. I carry 2 of them. I carry one with the tip on, and I got one with no tip on. We cut the tip off. That way if we have to get to tighter spots, we can. But out of all the snakes I got a lot of snakes. I got more in the garage. But I really like for bathtubs, getting around that trap when they're so full of shit. And you notice, look at that bulb on there. It's got a lot of different bends in it, which makes it help it be real flexible. But there's the name of it. You can get it on Amazon. Alright guys, everything's looking good. They're going to stay nice down and solid. He's over here. I did this one. Those are not our scratches. And he's going to do this last one. We're out of this job. Then he's got one to go to after this. Hey guys, Alicia about maybe 8, 9, 10 years ago fixed a lot of these bricks. You can tell her line's a little bit thicker than they've lasted all this time, but now there's another loose one over here. Okay guys, everything's done here, looking good. All the strips are good, nice and solid now. Look at that. We're out of here. All right, I'm gonna get Vinny home so he can get his van, and he's got a job to go do, maybe 2. Just because I'm taking half days off because of my stomach doesn't mean he does. So, you know, he's got to make a living. So, all right, guys, we're out of this job here. Okay, guys, Vinny's got a gate to fix here. Their dog is getting out, as you can see here. So Vinny's going to get a piece of cardboard and trace that. Or he can get a couple, 3 boards cut already and let them hit the ground. And then have, cut them about right here. And then trace them with your pencil. And then cut them, right? And then you just cut your bottom equal with that. You can do it that way too. Just be careful. It looks like there's nails. So when you got to remember, Vinny. Yeah, there's nails. But when you do this,
that's what threw me off.
You can't get in here like this and pry them back, and because the wood behind there is probably shit. And you don't want to be, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter to damage this, but when you get it, what I'm saying is you can still pry it out, but don't just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just take it softly. Yeah, you fuck up the whole gate. So you got to do it nicely. All right, guys, he's going to get these 3 boards removed, and we'll go see what he's going to replace it with. All right, guys, he's got his shit right here. Tongue and groove. So, all right, well, we'll see what he gets done here.
Go inside, check it out.
Looks good. You can put a double piece of block on top of this 2x4 for your lock, right?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, come in. Show us what you're gonna.
To get my 1 inch.
Why don't you just put another piece of 2x4?
That way.
Like if you just get a piece of 2x4 about that long and put it right here. Screw these boards into it like that. And then you could screw it.
It'd stick me out too far out.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Even if you screwed it down like that? Screwed it into the boards and a
this
couple.
one will actually make it hit the.
Oh, that's almost perfect, huh?
Yeah. If I do it here, that's what made them strip out before.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Looks good. Good job, Annie. Doesn't look all butchered up. You'll be able to put that back. You'll be able to put the same cut. That's perfect. It's gonna be right in the center. Look at that. Good job.
Thanks, Dad.
All right. I guess we'll check in with you in a little bit. One day you'll bury that in somebody's cement.
Oh no, I made sure it's only this much thickness.
Oh boy.
But
All right, I'm gonna check in with you in a few. Huh?
That's a jinx.
Oh no. Oh, you're putting the guy's stopper back on, huh? Little stopper. Let me see what you did on the gate latch. Oh, that's perfect. That will work. Let me just see. And if you needed to, if you
Well,
the chain. Got it. Got it. It's the cable.
Yeah.
Anyway, it locks and it locks nicely. Look, guys. Let me use my foot down there. Yep. See. Also, if a man wanted to, he could drill holes. Like take one out at a time, drill all the way through, put a nice bolt through there with a. You know what I mean?
I made it so they can't see from the other side and they don't know funny.
That's cool. I'm just saying, if it ever wiggles loose, we
okay.
can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we can keep the hole.
Yeah, just go through the same 2 holes, but that looks like it's gonna last a long time. If it doesn't, we'll just use the same block, drill through, put a couple bolts with a couple of washers and nuts on this side with some Loctite. Looks great, son. Good job. All right, getting there, but he's putting on the foot right now. He's going to. When you'll be able to paint it, right?
Yeah, I'll have
We're gonna put sealant in there. And the sealant takes about
24 hours.
24 to 48 hours. So somebody could paint it within a week or so.
Yeah. Either she'll do it while I'm gone, or I'll do it.
Okay, sounds good. Come inside and see how it latches. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this one.
I noticed that.
The owner's gonna check out the gate, see if he likes it.
So it closes. Sometimes if it
I'll
doesn't
get out of the
close
way.
like this,
Yeah.
I noticed that if you just give it a little push on the
Yeah.
pull cord, it'll work.
Stop, dude.
Show them where the gate latches up.
Love it. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. You guys even got the curvature right. Awesome.
Alrighty. Oh, are you talking about your reverse osmosis?
Yeah, I typed in the serial number on Amazon,
Let's see what you got here.
and a couple popped up, and this one popped up. This looks skinnier. Or maybe this is a newer version of it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I put in the serial number, but now I'm looking at it, it just looks different than the one we have.
Maybe the body's a different part of it, but I'll tell you what. Can you send Vinny? Look at what he's got, and then if you could, would you send him a picture of your serial number and all that,
Yeah.
or the name,
Or just
or why don't you just go with him? Listen, Vinny, ID his reverse osmosis. He needs a new faucet for the top on the deck, but just the faucet only. All right, that's about it, guys. He wants us to put a new faucet for his reverse osmosis.